A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the stoned. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. With the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace, blessings and mercy of Allah be unto you, all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of International Islamic Propagation Center, my name is Muhammad Ali Taj, and I'm your host for tonight's event, entitled What Al-Quran, the reading, says about Masajid, translated as the mosques or the places of prostration. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to those of our audience who have joined us over here for the first time, as well as those who have joined us over the internet from across the world, and those who may review this lecture wherever, whenever. Before I invite the speaker, Brother Muhammad Shaikh, to come and deliver his talk on tonight's topic, I would take a few moments of your time to give you a brief introduction of the format of the lecture. This is a reference booklet. It has been provided to all of you along with a pencil and a piece of paper. If anyone still hasn't received this booklet, kindly raise your hands and our coordinators will provide them to you. Brother Muhammad Shaikh has compiled this booklet for your comprehension and verification purposes. If you open this booklet, you will see the ayat in the Arabic text along with the references on the right side and the relevant English translation on the left. The ayat that you see in this booklet are sequenced in a manner to be dealt by the speaker. I would also like to request to please make sure that the speaker is not interrupted during the course of his talk. If any questions might arise, please note them down on the piece of paper which has been provided to all of you. You will be given an ample opportunity to have your questions answered by the speaker in the question and answer session, which will be held at the end of the lecture. And the format of the question and answer session I will provide to you at the end of the lecture. Without further delays, I take this honor in welcoming Brother Muhammad Shaikh to the dais to come and enlighten us by delivering his talk on tonight's topic entitled What Al-Quran, the reading, says about Masajid, the mosques, or the places of prostration. Brother Muhammad Shaikh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings of Allah to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge with Allah from the shaitan, the stone. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. With the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. The topic is what Al-Quran says about Masajid, translated as mosque or the places of prostration. This is the topic. Muslim world have been seeing and making mosques all over the world. These mosques, how they originated and why they originated in the Muslim community. This is we are going to understand from the Book of Allah. At the same time, the salah, the practice of salah, is also established in the mosque all over the world. Why this system has been developed in the world Muslim community, wherever they are. So this is the topic. What is the origin of the mosque and as well as the salah, the prayer in the mosque established all over the world? This is the topic. So we have to see what the Quran has to say. First of all, the origin of the system where it originates. And for that, I go to Surah Al-Maida 5 and Ayah 97. جعل الله الكعبة البيت الحرام قياما للناس والشهر الحرام والهدي والقلائد ذلك لتعلموا أن الله يعلم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وأن الله بكل شيء عليم. Allah has made the Kaaba, the sacred forbidden house, an establishment for people, and the sacred month, forbidden month, and the gift or the offering and the necklace or the girds, that you should know that Allah has knowledge of what is in the skies and in the earth, and that Allah is knower with all things. The first ayah is that Allah made the Kaaba. The Kaaba. Normally in the world, people think that this house, the Kaaba, was made by Ibrahim alayhi salam, where you can see Ja'alallahu al-Ka'batal Baytal Haram. Allah made the Kaaba. So first of all, initially, the Kaaba is a cubical rock coming out from the ground, almost a height of, I'm giving him in my own, approximately 8 feet, 7.5 to 8 feet. It is coming out from the ground, almost a cubical form, Kaaba. So Allah has made that originally. Allah made this, not man at any given time. And it goes up to approximately 50 feet. That is what Kaaba is, the cubicle. And he made this a Bayt al-Haram, a forbidden place for who? The non-Muslims. And at the same time, a sacred month is related with the Kaaba. So I will just give you in my own words, there are 4 months, forbidden months or sacred months are related to Kaaba. One is mentioned in the Quran as Ramadan, where the lawful food and the drinks, lawful drinks, are not permitted during the month of Ramadan in the daytime when we fast. So we make them lawful food as forbidden. We don't eat and drink from sunrise to sunset. That means this is a relation. Ramadan is the month, a forbidden month or a sacred month, where the lawful food you are not supposed to eat. That is why it is called Ramadan is the sacred month, or we can say forbidden month, because what you have to eat and what you have not to eat during the sunrise to sunset, the lawful food. That is to develop the taqwa, means to guard our psyche, so that we can, in other month, 8 months, we can follow the ayahs or the governing ayahs. It develops the man, the human beings, to how to govern his psyche. The lawful food is forbidden not to eat and drink from sunrise to sunset. The second 3 months are the Hajj months. That they are Shawwal, Ziqat and Zilhajj. After Ramadan, they are in continuity 3 months of Hajj. They are related to the Kaaba. So that is why 1 month is mentioned here in the Quran as sacred month. The Kaaba is made for the Qiyam al-Linnas, for mankind to stand, and as the well is related to sacred month. That is from Ramadan to Zilhajj. 4 months are forbidden as mentioned in the Quran. And further it says Hadiyah. When we go there, we give Hadiyah to Allah, and that is sacrificing a goat or any cattle mentioned in the Quran. The lawful, the an'am, from the an'am. They are the cattle. And the qalaid are the girds, meaning they are encircled around the Kaaba like a necklace. So when we go there, we go around the Kaaba, making Kaaba as the necklace. Around the Kaaba we go. So they are the markings that all mankind go around the Kaaba doing tawaf. They are the lines on which we go, and they are known as the necklace or the girds on which mankind, the believers of all time, are going around the Kaaba. So that is the first verse that we have come to know, that the Kaaba originated by Allah, made by Allah for a purpose, and the forbidden months are related to Kaaba.